the biggest upset of the day was McNeese actually went out and beat Clemson. And the final score was 69-67, but do not
Ugh.
be fooled because Clemson had 13 points in the first half of that game. Could not hit anything. Surprisingly, that is not the fewest number of points ever scored in a tournament half. That honor goes to Wake Forest, who scored 10 against Butler in 2001. And then Kent State also scored 10 against UNLV in 2008. Clemson got hot in like the last minute of that game and made it look close, but it was not. Just go to the sad Clemson mascot as our first sad mascot meme of the tournament. That will tell you everything. On the flip side, I think McNeese has the highest vibes of March Madness. Like this is a team that has Will Wade out here being honest about going forward and taking a new job, being honest about maybe some of his players will have the opportunity to come with him to NC State. The athletic director at McNeese is hugging him and celebrating afterwards. So there's no animosity about this like soonly ending partnership between Will Wade and McNeese. Like they're just along for the ride right now. And then they have Amir Khan, who has become the biggest non-player face we've had since Sister Jean. I'm saying Amir Khan is the biggest character of March Madness since Sister Jean, and they would have had all the opportunity in the world to send him and his boombox home and to be like, well, they can't win a game. But instead, they did win the game, and now the boombox continues. The first manager to have an NIL deal in college basketball, it is Amir Khan. Brought him out to NBA Youngboy before their game against Clemson. Like this team is fun as hell to root for. Give me the Cowboys.
I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer.
No, but be real. Right? They're getting bounced in the next round. Get them up out of here.
The boombox thing, I like it. It's fun. But like we got how many teams we got in here? 60. Like let's find another story too. You know, it's like we find the one. Like you mentioned Sister Jean. Like it's like we just find the one and then we'd play it 5,000 times. Let's find a bunch of these stories and put them out there.
Main character
I need something
doesn't choose
else.
to become the main character. The main character organically transforms into the main character. Like Amir Khan doesn't choose for McNeese cheerleaders to wear socks with his face on it. That's just
Fair.
that's aura. That's the aura of
I
Amir.
guess as someone who lacks aura, maybe I'm just jealous.
You want someone to wear socks with your face on it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought when I came in with the shades and the Memphis State throwback in my penny hoodie today that I was bringing aura, and then everybody in the chat made fun of me and said I look like an F1 driver. So maybe I'm just jealous of the McNeese boombox vibes.
I will say, I think a lot of ACC teams with Will Wade coming in as the presumed future head coach of NC State, there's going to be a lot of jealousy vibes because if those are the players he's recruiting at McNeese, wait until you get that ACC school NIL behind you. CJ, you talked about just how Michigan is so much bigger, stronger than UC San Diego. So if UC San Diego makes a run, it feels a little fluky. It's like the miracle of March. Some big shots hit. We see it often where smaller teams find ways to win. But with McNeese, like the second the ball was tipped, they felt like the favorite. They were bigger, they were more physical than that entire
And they
team.
had the energy behind them. And UC also had the energy behind them because when we go on the road to these neutral courts, everybody's there with their various teams. And after your team plays, or before your team plays, you're watching these other guys go out there and play, and you want to be the one who gets to see the upset. It felt like a UC home game when Michigan was playing, and it felt like a McNeese State home game when they were playing against Clemson, especially when they jumped on them early. It was, oh gosh, they may as well be playing this at McNeese Stadium, wherever the hell that is. I guess Wisconsin. Where's
Lake
McNeese
Charles.
State? Sure.
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
There we go. Wrong state entirely.
Then why are they the Cowboys? There's no Cowboys in Louisiana.
Hell, are there Spartans in East Lansing?
Are there Trojans in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
actually,
seen it.
there's
I've
a lot
seen
of
him with the
stories.
sword, like doing the thing.
I've seen them in bathrooms at clubs. There's
Yeah,
Trojans.
so come on.
That must run a pretty penny. Anyways, they did let go of the rope and almost could have very easily lost that game to Clemson as Clemson comes storming back late in that one, hitting a bunch of threes out of desperation. If Clemson had a play like that from the start, they would have been all over McNeese State from the beginning. It felt like Clemson was overwhelmed in a way that McNeese State wasn't. To your point, Jessica, McNeese looked like they should have been the favorite. They were the ones playing with composure. They were the ones playing with intention. Meanwhile, Clemson was fumbling, bumbling, stumbling down the court. I'd have that same argument about Missouri also. It felt like they got overwhelmed in that moment and should not have been against a Drake team that Missouri is much better than Drake. Like,
Yeah.
it's not going to show because they lost. Clemson much better than McNeese State. Not going to show because you lost. But you give me Missouri or Clemson over those two teams, I'll take it like 10 days out of the week, right? Like that, they're the better teams. They got the better athletes. They've got the better ball players. And that's the beautiful thing about March. None of that matters. Are you ready to meet the moment? Yes or no? No, get your ass up out of here.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m.